that CT side, but it is just the beginning of their journey.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but Lisa's from Saints in season 1.
Yeah, way back.
Okay. Well, let's dive into the action here. Sam, Overpass is going to be the second game rather here for these guys, and I'm excited. Let's dive into the action.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what Shimmer are going to be capable of, yeah. And immediately, Empathy is on an exploratory mission. I love that, right? Try and get that early map control. Try and get that early information. That's what I was saying right now. She's spotted out. There's nothing over towards A. And there you go. B gets locked down.
Boom. Headshot. Well, it was all a debate because they're actually going over towards A. Up through that connected position. Now they're going to be down to Empathy. She has the headshots on lock usually, but not this time round. It's going to be Goosebreeder. Shuts her down. Top of truck. Yeah, the first steps. Just playing patiently, not going over aggressive. This is all signs of a good player. 16 bullets left still. The magazine more than enough. Kelsey going to be holding the off angle here. Going to be able to get their hit. They're going in for this headshot. They're all going to be coming out of the woodwork. Slain. Vanessa managed to find one, but nothing else. That was just textbook from CLG. Fantastic execution. Headshots galore.
Such a good pivot as well, right? Like, Empathy goes out, gets that early information. She realizes there's nothing happening over towards A. So the movement comes, the rotation comes over towards that B site. And so quickly, CLG go, oh, there's people here. And they turn around and head straight back in the opposite direction. And now Shimmer are caught on that, like, weird elevation thing, and they need to rotate all the way back around, and they just can't make it in time. CLG get those post plants, and they rock that first round.
I love this kind of boost. So sneaky. Just to mention as well, as I don't think we'd mention it, but Detonate did win up against positions there, and they win 16-4. It's a very good round at Empathy. Kelsey gonna get caught off guard. There's a potential gun they could try and pick up, but not going to get a chance because they're going to get locked off on that position. Mad's going to be the first one to enter. Trying to find some kills. Vanessa's going to be going down. Mad's peeking around the corner, and there we go. One player lost. Lisa could try and find something here with the USB in hand, but I imagine she's going to go for the peak, and Goosebreeder's going to snap her head off. Any moment now. Oh. Never mind. NA shots. Good shot, Goosebreeder. Did you see the video on Twitter of Tarek playing CSGO for the first time in ages?
No.
Oh man, it's
that sounds painful.
It was rough. He was trying to go in for the one taps, and he missed every single one. And he actually died to a deagle that had from a player that had a trophy from 2018 when Cloud9 won the first NA major, and he was the MVP.
Oh wow.
So it was like just a massive like soul in the wound. It's hilarious.
There's definitely a poetry in that, not gonna lie. Unlucky scenes for Shimmer, however. We do get to buy in quite nicely. Well, relatively okay. Obviously, utility is quite low, but they've got some weaponry. They've sacrificed a lot of that util to have that firepower. It's gonna have to pay off.
Going for a boost, and it works.
Get out.
No way. You know what? You just powered them up. Goosebreeder goes down, but now she can just focus on making the calls. But her team are going to have to make the shots. They're falling apart. BB going to be coming through, but unfortunately, Vanessa's too much. The Famous. 15 bullets left on that player. Kaoday's got 16 in her magazine at the moment, trying to help make the calls. The smoke goes down, but they're losing ground. As soon as the smoke goes, it's going to be dangerous. The cover-up comes through again. Vanessa could just play around this. What superb gameplay from her teammates, but she misses her shots. She's only got 9 bullets. Still makes it work. Pulls out the USP. Mads. 1v3. Managed to play around with food last map, but not this time around. Abby shuts it down. That's going to be the first round on the board. The bonus round not converting once again for CLG.
This was a great round from Shimmer. That boost, very similar to the previous boost. Slightly different position, but kind of same area that you can see into. Empathy gets that first kill. Fantastic. They lock down that site, and the investment into the weaponry pays off. Great smoke usage to shut down CLG's sightlines, and CLG, after losing 2 players, very hesitant to push through those smokes because they know that they're already losing out. So this was a really, really dominant round, and they need to pivot off of that. CLG back down onto pistols. This is the perfect opportunity to start building some momentum.
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at that bank, Vanessa's the only one with any kind of real bank here. on Shimmer's side. $2,600 in the bank. Solid amount of utility on their side. I do like this ghost walk from CLG. And they've made it past, and they could get the bomb down fairly easily here. Okay, it's finally been called, but this is the first time I think I've ever seen that happen. They snuck past as a whole team, not noticed by anyone to even get killed. Goosebreeder going to be able to find that one, but now she's going to have to try and cross over, pick up the gun. She does exactly that. They could find a couple of more kills here. Goosebreeder finds another one. That's going to be a costly round here. The bomb going down. What in the... What happened?
What in the what? Yeah, pretty much. Full-on pistols. Just walk straight onto site. Okay, bit odd. Bomb down. So a bit of extra cash because they don't actually win the round. They take away 2 of the guns. So chipping away at that economy. Abby's still going to be buying into an AWP here though. So there's a huge favor in that regard. Depends a little bit on how they post her up. But surely into this round, like they don't let that happen again. I was saying getting early information was important. And in that round, they didn't have any information. It was just very strange.
Oh, Abby wins the duel again versus Kaoday. I think she's, you know, one up in Kaoday actually in this matchup. At least in the duels. Kaoday is 5-3 at the moment. First round of the AWP, she face plants. Kelsey looking to try and open up short here for her team over towards B. We playing up against a 3-stack. 2 towards, well, 1 towards Monster, 1 in Toxic. No information on either team at the moment as to where each other are. The utility is going to be coming out. Empathy doesn't turn around in time. Going to get blinded. LX going to go in for the counter frag. It's going to be able to find 1, 2, and not a third because BB's there. Lightning fast with the kills and reactions. He goes into the nade. Will land do a decent amount of damage. BB stays alive for now. I'll get a chance to find a kill, but the double beat comes out. BB gets the win. Elisa has to try and go in for the clutch. This is the player we were just talking about who has such potential. Made too much noise, finds one, but the distraction was there. Once again, BB and Goosebreeder just playing off each other so perfectly.
I mean, it was a really good stabilization from CLG because they start pretty dicey in that round. Some of those flashes coming out as well. I mean, shimmer tried to shoot through that, right? Alex in a tucked in position, trying to get those shots through, but BB, while flashed out, knows where that player is, so is able to connect those shots, and it just trades back and forth and back and forth, and shimmer almost managing to bring it back in their favor. Good positioning, but CLG just better with it, right? We talked about trying to isolate those 1v1s, but we got to remember, even if shimmer can do that, CLG are still pretty damn good as well. So there's always going to be the chance that they're going to win out those duels in any event. And of course now, anti-eco, the momentum shifter that we were hoping for shimmer has not come through.
That was such good gameplay from CLG. I'm so impressed. Oh, Abby takes the head off Goosebreeder. Time to convert, as it were. BB coming alive. The pistol's not going to be enough. Vanessa tries pushing through the smoke, but falls too soon. LX, player we need to see more confidence from. Trying to wait for a kill there. Unfortunately, it was only death that came to her.
I think that was more or less to be expected. Come on, shimmer. I'm in shimmer's camp here. I am such a underdog supporter, and I'm waiting for the herder biased caster. Yes. For this map, I'm biased caster. I want to see shimmer bite back. There's so much good talent on this roster, and they're really struggling to find their footing. And we do know why they're struggling. There's a few different things that are at play here that are making it really difficult for them. We know what they're capable of, so I'm really hoping that we see a stronger performance once they can start buying again.
Yeah, and I mean, when it comes to, I want to see, like, I love CLG as a team. I think they've got fantastic synergy. but they need to be challenged. We need to have better teams than NA. So if anything, I want Shimmer to do absolutely fantastically in this and come alive. But we are seeing these cracks. Not in this round. I'm not really gonna hurt them on this one. Empathy's the only one with the rifle after finding a kill early on. Vanessa gets nothing. Empathy left alive, alone. And unfortunately, it seems like CLG are gonna be not only taken back, one down, and Kaoday. That looked like she did like a 180. I'm not quite sure. It was kind of hard to see. Clean round, well, fairly clean round. Mads went down. Empathy managed to pick up that AK, but accomplished very little with it.
All right, Shimmer. 3-round deficit. Had back-to-back ecos. Oh, man. Okay. It's certainly a choice, Alex. Maybe it'll pay off. I'm not convinced, but let's hope. They do have the open hand again. Risky buy? Come on, Abby. We know what you can do. We saw it on Mirage a little bit earlier on. Let's see some of that firepower again.
An AUG. Well, we've already seen this work out so far. Certainly, well, it's the 4th day, but it's a bit of a brutal gun to go with sometimes. No boost going to be coming out from Shimmer this time round. I worked for them successfully a couple of times in a row. Not this time round. It's going to be an execution again over towards B. But it's going to be a fairly fat stack from Shimmer. They've got 2 players down in towards that monster position. Empathy over towards ABC. Pushing down now over towards the water position. LX is completely blinded. The trade does come through, but Goosebreeder are going to be coming back with 2 of her own, slapping them aside. Empathy still alive, but she's got too much to handle. She falls, and Abby once again in her usual position of having to save.
Oh, dire straits. I was really hoping that they could maybe string something together here. Of course, it was a very broken buy. The 2, like, quote-unquote saves, low buys in a row, they didn't really save enough, so they came into this round and they didn't have the funds to do a proper buy. It was really broken, and then they opted to invest into the AWP again, and Abby just, we know what she's capable of, but she hasn't been able to get that value. CLG have been doing a really good job of shutting her down. At least she gets to keep it into the next round. Oh my goodness, no she doesn't.
Why did you say that, Sam? Why are you like this?
Going to. Oh man, my heart breaks for Shimmer.
If only my camera was available there, because I was like, as soon as you started saying that, I could see the mini map. I was like, no.
Oh, pepper hands. Fatality.
Beautiful. Well, I want Shimmer to do something here. Like you said, they have a lot of talent, they have a lot of potential. But, well, they are going to have to go through the fire and flames, and honestly, CLG is both of those. See if we'll be able to answer back with any more pistol kills. They're going to do exactly that right off the bat, shoving themselves through that smoke, picking up a kill with the P250. Alex trades off her pistol at least. There's a rifle in the hands of Empathy. They decided to hang that gun on over Lisa. Does fall to the wayside, unable to get a kill. Goosebreeder's just gotten a little bit of information. Chucks out the Molotov, not afraid to use this utility, but she's going to be facing up at a 1v2. Doesn't find one. 98 HP, but not quite the right amount. Empathy going to be going in for these shots over towards long, ending up losing a lot of HP. Kelsey tagged heavily as well. 21 HP on the board.
This is one hell of an eco.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Abby.
Oh. Was she spotted? I think she was spotted. Kelsey over towards the B site, finds a kill. She got very few bullets in the magazine there. She may get found. There's a player right next to Alex who's got the deagle in hand. The kill comes through the pistols. Gonna be doing them justice. Kaoday's gonna have to find a way back on over towards the site with her teammate, BiBiAhn. And so, Happy's gonna be hit behind them. Maybe they didn't quite realize that she was down and towards that position. She has a chance to shoot. She misses. Not like this. Repositioning, 19 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to go for the plant, but the time is running out. The shots have to hit. Kaoday gets the kill, but her teammate fall down. She only has 11 seconds. Very few bullets as well. Has to reload. 4 bullets there. It's not going to be enough to try and win this. 6 seconds left on the clock. If she goes down after time, she goes to the next round with no money in the bank. She's going to have to push one of the players. She does exactly that. Gets the kill, but not the win she wanted.
What a stressful round.
My heart is going.
I can't believe that it turned so heavily on its head there. And like, so we get to kind of the mid round, and the one upgrade that they have, they lose. So they go into that 3v3, and Shimmer only have like the pistols and the MAC-10. So there's so little to actually bite back with. But Abby creates a distraction from the back. Okay, she would have wanted to get the kill, but it creates that little bit of time for the Shimmer players to get into position. And they play off of each other so well, despite the fact that all they have is pistols. This is the bite that we needed from the Shimmer roster. And hopefully it's not like a low, solitary, shining light.
Well, here we go again. The caster curse. It's real. I mean, you say it, and it happens. They crumple at the seams, and 2 of the players go down. The headshot of the MAC-10 landed on Kaoday, but that's going to be it. Oh, Kelsey, not like this. That name is definitely appropriate. Kelsey coming in. Abby coming alive, and Nessa with that 1 kill could make all the difference. Allowing Abby to get into position before the push could come through, but the wallbang comes out. They have an idea where most of these players are, so they can try to go in for the retreat. Abby has to try and hit this shot, but she misses the cross. She gave up that angle. And unfortunately, that might have cost them the round, because now there's a player holding up the rear. Lisa. Only 2 bullets missing from her magazine right now. Every opportunity, the bomb looks going for LeBlanc. She's going to be absolutely silent. She has to make sure she's not heard. Gets to go over towards toilets. The Molotov gives away a position of one of the players, and now she's going to be left in a 1v1 of Goosebreeder of all players. 7 bullets left in the magazine, going in for the spray.
Ooh.
She almost got it, but couldn't quite get away with it. Goosebreeder 30 HP and an AWP.
Oh man, that subtle reposition, just jumping down from the truck, completely messes up the spray from Lisa, and Goosebreeder just finishes it off. I mean, I don't even know if that's like I feel like that's a reflex, right? It's not even something that you're thinking about doing, like, oh, I'm gonna jump down here and that's gonna mess up her spray. It's just like years and years of experience. What a clutch from Goosebreeder. That very, very nearly went Shimmer's way. And at the end of this round, well, they should secure themselves the lead at the half.
Goosebreeder is going to be charging them down. Confident in how she's playing here. She knows she can just charge ahead, realizing it's a pistol round again. And how the other pistol rounds have gone. Sacrificing your in-game leader for information and position is fantastic. Kaoday up close and personal with the AWP, going to be able to get a kill. Now Goosebreeder down towards that dumpster position is going to be where she lays. Empathy with the kill of the Deagle. That Molotov is going to be absolutely brutal. They push through the fire there. LX still alive. Down on towards site now, but the bomb has gone down. 1 smoke on Empathy, but it's not going to be enough, I imagine. LX goes down. They can try and recover this, but I don't really think they have a chance here. MAC-10 versus the world.
Oh,
nice try. I managed to find a kill at least.
Yeah, I mean, Goosebreeder does exactly what her job was in that makeup, right? All she had was the MAC-10, so she rushes in, she gets that first kill, instantly traded out, but it's fine because she's able to, you know, get that, allow her team to stabilize, and they just push straight through onto the site and barrel over the last standing Shimmer players. And as predicted, lead at the half at the very least for CLG. Shimmer. I'm starting to lose hope, man.
Nah, not yet. 3 rounds. Obviously going to be plenty enough. They got 6 rounds on the last map. Let's see if they can do better than that on this one. Abby going to be up in towards Garden or Party. Misses the shots, and well, she falls to the wayside. Goosebreeder down to 50 HP, but hitting that headshot just in time. Vanessa's missing all utility at this point in time, but she's also the only player with the defuse kit, so keep that in mind. Because I know, sure, that Shimmer need to keep that in mind. If any of the other players end up clutching, they need to know where that defuse kit is. It's going to be an execute over towards B. CLG playing fluid, like you mentioned a couple of rounds ago, is that they're playing very flexible on where they push. Empathy going in for information, catches one of the players off, but it's too short, it's too slow. LX going to get absolutely brutalized by nades and bullets. Mad's going to be pushing up close as well. BB, Molotov's going to go out. Empathy's managed to find one kill. LX going to be able to back her up, does a lot of damage, but not the kill. They're going to get absolutely slain. Empathy left in water. They should know that she's here. Well, Kaoday somehow gets the kill through that wall. And now Vanessa, last one left alive.
Yeah, I think it's just try and hold on to this weapon. Basically no chance to upgrade into a rifle. Well, into like an M4 or an AK, something to that effect. So gonna have to stick with the FAMAS, which is not terrible, but it's definitely not ideal. And they go into a round that's going to be very, very broken. So at least there'll be that little bit of extra firepower for them. CLG just have the run around. CT was when we thought Shimmer would be able to maybe create a buffer for themselves. But of course, this is CLG's map pick. They love this map. Home ground advantage. They understand it fundamentally. And we're just seeing that round after round. And you can see how much work Goosebreeder's put into creating these set plays. And they just know round after round, right guys, this is what we're going to do. And they execute it flawlessly. Most of the time. Shimmer's got a bit of bite, but it's like a puppy nip, right? It's not like a pit bull at your throat. And that, I think, is the best metaphor I could come up with.
Meanwhile, Starfish versus Detonate, 2-9. Very similar scoreline here for them. Let's make sure to go support them. I think the scoreline is also on HLTV, but we'll keep you up to date. And also, I will just say, it's so awesome that HLTV have finally decided to add the scores. It's so good. Makes our job a lot easier, but also just allows everyone in chat to be a little bit more informed. Execution going to be coming out, and they met with nothing. Nothing serious time.
They went on an exploratory mission all the way down long, and they found nothing. And of course, retake situation, you have 4 flashes. So hopefully they can get a kill or two. It's pretty much the best they can hope for at this point.
Couple of deagles, FAMAS as well. Kelsey spots out one of the players, and she's gonna be met by the swift Hondi. Empathy with the damage as well. All of a sudden, this could have some legs on it. Never mind. Matt looking to shut them down. Kaoday as well. Advantage was always on the side of CLG. Maybe a good kill could come out of it, but no. Goosebreeder, Kaoday, they've had enough. They want to shut this up. They want to win this half. They've got 10 rounds on the board. 2 more rounds to go on this half.
Definitely a disheartening situation for Shimmer to be in, I think. Obviously, it is only their second game of the season. They did start off the season playing up against a team who is also pretty new. We spoke about this a bit earlier. They played up against Byte, one of our newer rosters. And they had a really good showing. But of course, eventually you are going to have to come up against CLG Red. And we've said this so many times, right? Top team in the region. So we definitely expect them to come out on top of it. But there's still a lot of time to try and play for that playoff position. Oh no, Abby. Abby, run, girl.
That's brutal. Missing that shot is going to be a curse. Lisa. These are the drills that they need to win. Oh, again, Abby. That was a difficult shot, but honestly, not that difficult. That's the kind of shot you need to be holding and getting the shot on. And it's not that we don't believe in Shimmer. We do. We want to see them succeed, but CLG Red are just such a formidable opponent here on the NA scene.
Yeah.
On land, they've obviously not had so much luck. Oh, Abby, finally, 3rd time's a charm. She gets the shot, gets the kill. She's not even reloaded yet on that AWP, you can tell. She's only got 2 bullets left in the magazine, but B is once again going to be the target. LX has to get the kills, but she missed a lot of her shots, managed to do a little bit. Her teammates going to be able to find one. Abby gets the kill, but the trade's going to be coming in hard and fast. One left is LX. Should be the 11th round of the board here, but she could do something with the work. She's going to be able to find the kill, and now Kaoday is going to be low. Kelsey. Oh, LX. AWP. And this is the player that we said we need to watch, see if she's going to be playing confident, playing smart and fast, but time is ticking, and she's going to go for the save.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think that's even... I mean, they don't have any money in the bank, so next round it's going to be super difficult to do anything with, so I guess an AWP starter.
That's the thing, right? Like, you're coming into match point, you know you're going to have to force in, and this is exactly why CLG is hunting. They don't want them to have that extra little bit of firepower into this last round and a half. CLG would love to take this 12-3 if they can. And, I mean, let's be reasonable. They probably will be able to. So, you know, sure, they have an AWP. And Abby actually had a decent-ish round in that one. You know, she managed to get 2 of those kills. It was better than a lot of the previous rounds. There were some missed shots, but she definitely showed up. The problem is too little, too late. That's a phrase that we use very, very often. That's not like me dogging on Shimmer. Like, in all series, in all leagues, across maps, like, it's a very common phrase. All right, don't think I'm being meaner than I am. All right, I know chat thinks I'm really mean. Everybody's team Tom. Feels bad.
Well, I'm team Sam.
Oh.
We're one team, chat.
True.
One team. Wall. Mads,
Naori
meanwhile.
Tomzuki.
Let's change my name to that. Mads finds one, but Empathy gonna be shutting her down. I'd like to see this conversion, but unfortunately for Shimmer, they're not very good at being able to read CLG's fluidity, because you know what? Who can? It's absolutely all over the place. That's all part of the technique. Goosebreeder still going to be dedicating herself to this position, but that flash was a team flash. The headshot comes out, going for the second one. It's not going to happen, but Abby, it's her time to shine. The execution looking to come down over towards this position. BB over towards long. The shot missed once again. Abby doesn't miss the second time, though. She gets the shot in, gets the kill. 2v3. She's the star player that the Shimmer need right now to win this round. The shot comes out. She hits the leg. The kill comes in. BB shuts her down. 1v2. If any player could do this, this is definitely one of them, but she's going to be too busy throwing nades. And unfortunately, she falls, goes down. That's going to be the end of the half. I'm going to go grab a quick refresher, a quick drink. You go do the same, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Catch me
Welcome back, everyone. Unfortunately, first half of this map went very much the same as the first half of our first map. Shimmer have struggled to find a footing into this round after round. They've had some shining moments. They've had, times where they've looked like they could bring things back in their favor. But CLG have been so good at adapting, so good at stabilizing, and they've shut down every attempt from Shimmer. And now, as we head into the second half, this pistol round is, of course, very important, but is it too little too late?
It depends, Sam. Which player do you want to cast a curse?
Wow. I choose to cast a curse you, Tom. You want our cursed. Get wrecked.
That's a rip. I'm trashing game anyway, so I don't need the cursing.
Same.
Well, we are looking for another highlight for the highlight reel. See if any of these players are going to be able to live up to task. Empathy going to be the player entering in towards this site. Flash going to be coming out, vice versa. Either way, Empathy's going to win that duel. BiBi's going to be able to find one for herself. Kelsey ended up dying here. It's going to be difficult. Kaoday is going to be on site. Her sense is about 2,000 on this one. How is she able to aim at two? Three headshots back to back, like pulled up for a clip. And look who delivers. It's the French girl, Kaoday.
She was so excited in that, and she had to look at like 3 different places all at the same time, and it was just the most chaotic thing I've seen in a very long time. Kaoday, absolutely nuts, right? She was our star last week, and this is exactly why. She's just so good. That was very, very quickly looking like it was going to be a Shimmer round, and CLG, what did I say, right? Stabilization. Snatch it back. And that's a 12th round for CLG.
I want to know what Kaoday's sense is. When we had her on her last week, I should have asked that question. Kelsey, she did have a foot up on the desk, but now it's going to be down. They're relaxed, they're happy, they're breathing. Mads picks up 3. Kelsey with 1. Expected. Those pistols.
Yeah,
Should have gone in for that 3rd round bye.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Now, what Shimmer are going to do is the predicted. Force up. And pray that your spray is accurate.
Spray.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
That's how I live my life, to be honest.
Like, at the start of this matchup, Kelsey was, knee on her chair, hyper-focused. She's just relaxed now. She doesn't care so much. She's chilling. Maybe she shouldn't, though. Vanessa takes down her teammate while she's relaxing. Oh. Should be around for the side. Well, actually, either way. What am I talking about? Shimmer. They easily have this in the bag. They catch Goosebreeder off, but no. Empathy. She's not on fire tonight. Just getting absolutely slayed. Now, talking about slays, it's going to be KO Slay on the sidelines from Bank. She's got a check to put in. Managed to cash in one of the kills. Alex and Lisa. Last 2 players left alive. Ooh. Okay, they're going to get tagged briefly there. Oh. Still time for top 5 replays for the end of the night. Let's see if anyone else can do anything. It's going to be Alex or 2 of her own. Shining light now. It's a 2v1 and Kaoday's got such little HP. She's the star of the show. She almost gets it. It's 12 HP on Lisa.
Whew. A little close for comfort there. Shimmer do a really good job of bringing that back, and honestly, they had no right to do that. But well played to them. They do manage to do it. So now that we're at 13-5 and Shimmer have managed to pick up a round here, tell me, Tom, do you believe in Zonic's law? Are you a believer?
Only when it actually happens.
I only believe in it when it's happening in that moment. Otherwise, it's not real. Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go. If I can't see it, it's not real.
That is like 4-year-old logic, but fair enough.
Well, was it talking about something permanence?
Object permanence.
Yeah, object permanence and yeah, that's me. Can't say it's not real. Alex, and yeah, that was such an impressive comeback from Shimmer. Kaoday almost did the same. Alex, this is the confidence I want to see, and she got it for the spray, but well, Of course, it's Kaoday. She gets shut down. Empathy going in for the nice trade-off. Still playing aggressive. This player's going to have to go absolutely ham. Runs out of bullets. No return fire, though. Goosebreeder going to be looking to play aggressive over towards that mid position. Mads is going to have to smoke off the spot so she doesn't end up dying. They don't realize they don't hear the smoke thrown from her. She has to use a pistol, but not going to be smart enough, or fast enough, rather, for that to work. Goosebreeder going to be coming up behind him. Lisa's going to be jumping and falling. Down to her demise. Goosebreeder can now return back up, thinking that they might have been coming that way, but it was all a misdirection. Smoke goes down. Maybe a little bit too early. The bomb is still yet to be planted. They missed the opportunity because Kelsey's here looking to deny it. Abby, it's the headshot.
Bomb has been planted.
They're trying to put some legs on this map, and that's exactly how you start it off. Goosebreeder in a 1v2. You can win these. Molly goes off. It's going to cut off one of the players, but the position is no. The headshot comes out, and Vanessa shuts her down. All of a sudden, Shimmer looking a little bit spicy here, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty similar to what we saw on the previous map, actually. We're talking about how that T side can be a little bit easier for teams that aren't as thoroughly synergized and coordinated. And we saw it on Mirage. They start to pick things up a little bit. They start to pull those rounds together. And then CLG just kind of pull things back. They had a better half on this map than on the previous. So there's still a little bit of room to work with. They could at least better their score on the previous map if they can win this anti-eco, which they should realistically be able to do. So it's really good to see that they do have some of that bite that we were talking about. It's working out quite nicely for them. You actually see them playing passive here, expecting the pistol rush. It's not happening just yet.
Oh, no, it has. Vanessa. Let's try and add up her kills here. Oh, a headshot comes out. Kelsey plays the patient game. It pays off. She gets a gun. The bomb looking to go down over towards the A position. It's going to have to go for a long rotation here. Empathy pushes with her smoke out, and Goosebreeder too slow to the trigger. So that potential 1v1. He's still alive, going in for the spray through the smoke. Doesn't hit anything. She's going to be out of bullets. Doesn't matter though. CLG can't react in time. Kelsey looking to stay alive in this situation. I don't think they're going to be going in for this push whatsoever. Never mind. BiBi going to be playing aggressive, gets damage, but not the kill. Empathy tagged down. Her job is done. She's kept these pistolers at bay. She's still going to be playing aggressive, similar to how CLG's Goosebreeder was in the previous matchup. Empathy misses that player. Oh, catches them just in time, and now Kelsey stays alive, sitting in towards this water position. Relaxed and chilling and all cool.
Maxing and relaxing. Can we talk about how Kaoday is just casually chilling on a 2.8 KD?
Yeah, well, what is that? She's an absolute beast. Goosebreeder's trying to challenge her, but she's died too many times.
That's the thing. I mean, how has she only died 8 times? What?
Out of 21 rounds, by the way, chat.
Just warp things, honestly. Kaoday things. Such an impressive player. But it's nice to see that the Shimmer players are starting to step up a little bit as well, right? Like Vanessa had a bit of a slower one on the previous map. She's really looking a lot better. Alex as well. Yeah, Lisa's kind of lagging behind a little bit, but she did really well on the previous map. So it's good to see that the players are fighting back. There is some oomph in these players.
Oh, the double nade. Absolutely fantastically. Takes 1.5 down. Matt's got 7 HP. That's all it's going to be. Kelsey misses the opportunity. This is a sign of another round potentially going in favor of Shimmer. They get the first kill, but Goosebreeder, it's a sacrifice in vain. We'll have to wait and see. Kaoday is still alive, and oh, that's a dangerous sign. Spray through the wall comes out. I expected Kaoday to go in for the spray back against them, but at the same time, it's smart not to. Try and reserve those bullets. If a push comes, she's going to need all those bullets she can get, especially on that A1. This limited magazine size, 20 bullets. Alex gets that kill. Push comes through. Kaoday's going to have to go big if she wants to try and hold this back. Kelsey as well. Kelsey goes down right away, and Kaoday's in the middle of the firing range. She drops, but not before she gets a kill. BiBi, she runs for the hills.
The best part of that nade stack is that, like, Shimmer did that exact boost in the previous round, and they were like, nah, you're not doing to us what we did to you. This is not happening. Nice little bit of nade damage coming through there, net them that first kill of the round. Tons of chip damage onto the rest of the CLG players, and they cleaned up. CLG, I think they're starting to get a little flustered here. I was expecting Shimmer to do better on CT, but apparently their T side is where it's at. I see you also saw that the Sense was put in chat for you, so now you know.
BB does get a kill. That could be a gun upgrade. There you go, AK in hands, and well, you know what? BB with that gun is brutal. And yes, the Sense in chat. So I think I play at like 0.75 and 800 DPI on my mouse. So she's pretty much got double my in-game Sense, which is just insane. I mean, I used to play that high back in the day when I had the reactions of, you know, someone not old.
Not a boomer.
But now I need things, you know, slow and steady and no. But that's impressive. She's very accurate.
I genuinely couldn't tell you what Sense I play on. I'm one of those like scrub players that just loads in and then plays with whatever Sense I happen to load in with, and then I can't understand why I suck, you know? Casual scrub problems.
Got to spend hours at like a crosshair chooser in like a practice map and just
give me a red dot. We're good to go.
Oh god, I've stuck with the same crosshair actually now since 2016. Snacks actually from VP, back when he was on that lineup. That was the crosshair I'm using. If anyone can tweet at me and show me which one that is, I'll give you a follow back. Anyway, moving on. CLG. Starting to lose grips here, Sam. Shimmer showing signs of life.
All right, CLG. So obviously this is a Deagle round plus 1 hero rifle, so we're not expecting too much out of this. Maybe a little bit of damage just to chip away at that econ. And next round is going to be the big question mark for CLG.
Shimmer trying to prove that. CLG have not seen The Last of Us. Trying to stay alive, revive themselves. Kelsey, Deagle in her hand is dangerous, I will say. Kaoday, she got a lot of utility on her. She probably wants to try and avoid dying, try to keep that KD up nice and high. Empathy going in for this boost. It's going to be at the perfect time. Goosebreeder's going to be in her line of sight in a couple of seconds here, but she doesn't actually look. It could be Goosebreeder who notices her. No, she didn't see the boost. She's still on this spot. Neither of these teams have that information. She's going to have to try and delay and shut down this smoke. Goes out. The push comes through. Lisa gets the kill on to Kelsey, but Mads in return fire. BB with an AK as well, and all of a sudden, CLG, they've got 2 rifles in their hands. 2 kills as well. Return fire. Looking pretty good for them. Goosebreeder going to be down over towards Toxic Barrels. Empathy exploring, trying to find any of the players. If Goosebreeder plays around the smoke well enough, she's going to make it work. She turns around, gets a shot off, but ends up dying. The Deagle on Kaoday comes through. Of course, it's this player. She gets the kill from afar. 9 seconds left on the clock. Kaoday not going to be able to wallbang this one. She had an AWP. Yes, you can, but not today. Now it's a 2v3. Advantage on Shimmer's side. No, well, there is actually defuse kit, sorry, on BB. With the AWP, she does get tagged, not too heavily. Vanessa going to be playing up close and personal, goes in for the spray fires, 1-2, got in for the third as well, but can't quite. BB gets the kill and now knows the last players in AWP going to be looking to play it push aggressive here. 16 bullets in the magazine as well. Going to be playing Ring and Roses around this, but not for too long because Abby snaps onto her head, gets the kill, and that's going to be a good round from Shimmer.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 50-50 coin flip in that 1v1 because Abby has been a little hit or miss throughout this series. So I think that there's so much pressure in that moment on her because you can't tell her. She knows that she's had a bit of a rough day. And for her to be able to get that shot, I think is such a confidence boost for her. She knows what she's capable of, and she manages to clutch that one out. We are at a point where Shimmer could hit double digits. And I don't think either of us expected to be here at this point.
No. I honestly thought the game would be over now. Not to be toxic towards Shimmers, but CLG were just looking so good. It looks like kind of goes with the rule that we were talking about in the last map. Rule of chaos on the T side. Now, CLG look to clothesline Shimmer's chances. Full healthy buy up. Kelsey's going to be low on bullets as they look to push on through this. She has to use her utility quickly and look to back off. She's got 20 bullets. Actually, she did get that reload off. I didn't quite see it now. Matt's going to be playing Ring of Roses as well around this pole, but Kelsey gets the first kill. Matt's going to be following up with one of her own. It's actually a double kill from Kelsey. Absolutely fantastic. Now Matt's going in for another one. Gets the headshot, but not the kill. Empathy staying alive only by the skin of her teeth. Goosebreeder going to be up on the boost spot. Going to get taken down by Abby, who has come alive, finally hitting these shots left, right, and center. Kaoday going to be up in towards his heaven position.
Oh!
Goes for the wrong player, goes down. Kelsey going to have to try and go in for clutch. She's already got 2 kills so far this round. Flash comes out. 6 bullets left in the magazine. She has to be careful of a player coming in from behind. Abby looks away at the wrong time. It's a 1v2. The bomb has already traveled too far. It's gone. Empathy, 11 HP. Just headshot by Mad. Managed to stay alive. 20 seconds left on the clock. She now has to choose how she's going to play this, aggressive or passively. It's going to be an aggressive position here. They're not going to expect this. She hears them.
Oh, no.
They're going to go in for the push. She gets 1-2.
No,
What? The star of the show coming through, finally showing her true colors.
Wow. That was exceptional. Okay, so this round starts and I'm like, huh, CLG look really comfortable, like surprisingly comfortable at the start of this round, considering how a lot of the previous rounds have gone, right? They're getting a lot of those picks, they're getting a huge numbers advantage, and I'm like, okay, CLG probably gonna win out this round. And Shimmer bite back. And they actually get it so close to the end of the line, and Empathy runs, heads for the hills to get that bomb planted.
Hang on, Empathy.
Hang on, wait.
She's got an auto sniper. Brilliant. You know what? This is actually one of the maps it is fairly versatile on. There's a lot of wall bangable spots you can go through here. Wait, did they? Okay, they didn't go for the boost. That was a kill in towards that mid position near party. But Nessa going to be playing, you know, close and personal. Playing a little bit defensive. Now going to be pushing Goosebreeder. Giving her team a couple of commands here. A little bit of information going to be coming out as well. Keep an eye on her radar where her team are positioned. Mads plays aggressive. LX might get backstabbed here if she's not careful. She's having a bit of a struggle. She has spotted out the player. Gets the headshot as well. LX, one of the players I called out for, needs to play a little bit more confidence. She managed to win that duel. It was so important, even if it is just up against an MP9. Kelsey has the A1. They're going to be pushing up against her. She's going to be able to find nothing aside from damage. BiBi's still alive. LX hunting any late rotators. So is BiBi. A little bit of an awkward position. Goosebreeder is going to be pushing up towards Dumpster. But realizes pretty much a lost round here. 11th round. Going to be going on the board. The kill from BiBi comes through. That could be an upgraded gun as well. Goosebreeder realizing, okay, this round's got legs on, but at the same time, oh, player walks right past her. She goes in for the spray. Almost gets the kill. Abby going to be running and trying to gun it as well, but shooting around the corner. And they're both going to be able to walk away from this, potentially with 2 upgraded guns to AKs. Is that going to be enough though, Sam?
This is unreal. We go from a position where we're like, yeah, 2-0, one and done for CLG, you know, top team in the league, to like, we could be going to map 3. That is a distinct possibility at this point. Like, CLG really have to pull their socks up. These last few rounds, they have looked so flustered. And I'm really impressed with how Shimmer's been playing this, right? Like, round after round, there's so much control. We spoke about the pacing and how that was going to be a really important win condition for Shimmer. Break CLG's tempo, slow them down, really kind of force them into awkward spots. And they've done that so well. They've also played a pretty damn dynamic T side. I wasn't expecting such a close second map yet, particularly on CLG's map pick. I mean, we spoke about this. This is their home ground. This is where you expect them to be on their top game. And somehow, the return from Shimmer has been fantastic. Also, just a quick update, everybody. Detonate Starfish, second map, 16-4. So that is a 2-0 for Detonate. And yeah, I mean, they're coming for that top 3 spot.
Empathy? Are you okay, mate?
I love that we had the same response. Just like,
I was trying to work out what they were doing, but, you know, trying to chuck away that auto sniper, they don't want it in play anymore. A little bit of a weird decision, but as it does work. Oh, Kelsey, a lot of information is now going to be going out. They're going to have to play aggressive. That is 3 nades stack over towards that boost spot. Doesn't quite work out. Empathy gets headshot on the swing shot. Abby gets one. Mads, your back is turned. Wait, how? I meant Lisa, not Mads. Mads makes a solid kill there. Gifted it. She missed a lot of shots as well, to be honest. Empathy's been given the AWP, considering she's on 16 HP.
Huh.
I did not expect this to potentially go anywhere near a third map. It's been fairly brutally critical of Shimmer. I'm now a lot more impressed.
I'm a believer, as Shrek would say.
Oh, information comes out. Kaoday's gathered it. That is fantastic. Smoke goes out. 30 seconds. They can't wait for this to dissipate. They have to push in now. Kelsey's in position. We're ramping this up. She goes down. Mads goes over the trade. Absolutely beautiful. 11 bullets left in the magazine. AWP on Kaoday is going to be crucial. Question is she going to be able to hit any shots before Goosebreeder takes all the kills? Coming in from behind. The Molotov's going to be stopping her. Going in for that peak, but Mads is going to be up close and personal. Doesn't stop the bomb from going down. Goosebreeder goes for the kill. Now she's going to be left in a 1v3. Finds the first kill. Empathy to try and find that kill. Doesn't quite work out. The damage on Vanessa all the way down to 20 HP, but Goosebreeder unable to clutch it out, and it's now a 13-12. Chat, which one of you saw this coming?
Yeah, how did we get here? I mean, that flash came out from Goosebreeder. It saved her life for like a second against the AWP, but she swings out, and it almost felt like she kind of hesitated as she sees that player, and it cost her life. Unfortunate. 13-12. Shimmer, they should win out this round. It is a weird half by force thing from CLG. If they can come out on top of this one, they even it out, and they could see themselves at a lead for the first time in like the series.
This would be just nuts. Oh. Second time's a chance. No, come on, Kaoday. 3 times. Oh, no, 4 times, maybe? No. Come on, Kaoday. The French invented parkour.
Did they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, shot comes out. There we go. It lands. It's actually collateral. Empathy gets tagged down to 19 HP, picks up an AWP. Once again, low HP. Worked out for her last game, or last round rather. CLG wants to close this out. They don't want to drop a map. They don't want to drop a series rather, let alone a map. Alex. Going fishing. So is Kelsey at this point. Crossing over. Just at the right point. Empathy has been spotted. The Famous takes her down. She had 19 HP and no chance. Information is there, and you can just see CLG, they're playing for the retake. They know that this is most likely a B hit now. Smoke goes out, but it gets deflected. It's Alex and bounces off, and now it's going to be a 2v4. There's enough money in the bank for Shimmer to buy back. They don't win this, but they're counting on this win. Going in for the peak. Vanessa finds one, but gonna be tagged down to 29 HP. Stumbling over my words as these players stumble forward. Man's going to be coming up from behind. Look to find out the last player. Gets the kill. Picks up an AK. They survive through with 2 players, and that's going to have to be the 14th round on the board here. The penultimate round.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Kaoday missing those jumps was a strat, right? Making a ton of noise, and everyone's like, there's a player here, right? Let's push this. And then Kaoday goes, lol, JK, and gets like 2 kills, you know? She can't jump, but she can hit shots, and I think that that's far more important as an ability in a tack shooter. So there you go. Opens the round up for CLG. Finally. I don't know how many consecutive rounds that was, like 6? Just too many. Just too many. CLG floundered for far too long. Ooh. They need to come back into this now with a vengeance.
Okay, they're going to be met with the Molotov to the face. Nice ability to be able to push down there. That pull back, Mads gets one, but traded off. It's a dangerous game both these teams are playing. Also on Shimmer's side, they can't afford to lose this round. They do not want to go into overtime. CLG are more than likely going to be able to close this out on the T side. If it goes over, she catches Kaoday, she jumps up. Seems like it is not the day for Kaoday to go in for any kind of jump in. Goosebreeder still alive. At the moment, Empathy goes in with a shot, misses it though. Goosebreeder's got her red like a book. Kelsey going to be playing up close and personal with the MP9, pushing through the smoke at the right time. Abby's on the other side of the smoke. Is she going to be able to rack in time? No, she isn't. She's going to go down. Vanessa turns around, gets the kill. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Smoke goes out. Vanessa playing with fire. They're going in for an aggressive smoke landing. Goosebreeder now in a 1v1. And she misses her shot. She goes down. Vanessa finally going to get the clutch she's been wanting since the start of this series.
Oh, Goosebreeder ran out of bullets. What a tough situation to be in. Another round that came down to the wire. Empathy outsniped Kaoday from Narnia with an AK. Like, some of the things that have happened in this map have been ridiculous and somewhat inexplicable. But CLG have managed to stop Shimmer from taking the lead in the series, at least for now. But we're so close to that overtime, that potential third map. So, of course, the economy is going to be a big factor here. And CLG opting to force into this. Obviously taking a very, very important timeout here. Getting half armor almost across the board. It is a weird force buy. So they're going to attempt to come into this strong. But obviously if they lose this one, Shimmer will have quite a bit more cash for themselves. They will have evened out the scoreline again. But Shimmer themselves are not in the greatest spot, right? They got 2 MAC 10s, which is not ideal into this. So both teams are in a really, really tough spot economically. This round could be the decider for the rest of this map.
It's going to be an aggressive push over towards the B side here. The first kill goes in favor of Shimmer, but they don't quite count on Mads being on the side angle. She gets a kill. Hastler going for the reload. Kaoday going to be playing on the short position. Challenges the AK. Smoke's going to be going down. Never mind, she thinks better of it. Playing a little bit too aggressive for my likings here. She does eventually drop down. No, okay. She has resisted. Trying to keep hold of the little utility they have, which is 2 smokes, 2 flashes. They have no defuse kit active on any of the players at the moment. There might be one dropped. Didn't quite see it there, though. Rotations coming through. This should be Goosebreeder reading onto this. This is their style of play. BB, she's gone in for the rotation, but were they baited? That's the real question here. Empathy, LX as well. Honestly coming through for our team. She may be on 18-24, but the kills she's got have been huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. They're being out CLG'd here. This is exactly what they were doing to Shimmer on their T side. This slow play. Mads is over towards long with 2 of her teammates.
Oh,
and there's just nothing there at all. They realize it, but it's too late. Goosebreeder is calling back the flock, but it's going to be too little too late. They're going to have to play in for the overtime. At this point in time, no defuse kit, very little utility. No immediate kills. The timer is ticking down. They have very little chance, especially with Lisa in this position. This kill could initiate the recovery, or actually the saving rather. It doesn't even get to the point. Flash is going to be coming through instead. Vanessa's going to be going down. CLG, they're like, nope, not like this. We're going to be trying to win this. Alex is going to be able to find a kill. Empathy as well. Lisa within one of her own. And now it's going to be BB left in a 1v2 situation. And the time has gone.
I think, obviously, they realized that a defuse was just not happening, so they wanted to keep it as expensive as possible. They knew Shimmer came into this round, or would have predicted that Shimmer came into that round with a less than favorable buy, so try to keep it expensive, try to put a little bit of a break onto this next round so that they still have something into the next. Part of me feels like maybe they should have just saved when they only had 4 players left, but they opted to push it. Didn't quite end up the way that they'd hoped. And that was a really tough round for CLG, right? Like, they really hard banked on it being that A hit, and it wasn't in the least. They attempt to go for that retake. and it's just not allowed to happen. Broken by for CLG. Sorry.
Yeah, Goosebreeder's going to be playing aggressive. This could be the switcher here, but she looks away at the wrong time. Abby catches her off guard. CLG, they know they can't lose this. A save, well, sorry, lack of save is going to cost them so dearly. They're going to have no economy going into the next round if they don't win this. We could be seeing the third map on Inferno.
It's happening. I'm calling it.
I mean, it's got to. Shimmer just playing CLG's mind right now. Definitely would like to be a fly on the wall in Goosebreeder's room right now, hearing what she's shouting to her team. Vanessa, she's come alive as well. 1919 at the moment, going to be the first one entering on this. She's done a clutch already. Can she get the entry? No, she can't, but she might be able to help her team get the trade off. Mads goes down, but not before a lot of damage is done. Elliott's going to be able to pick up 2 alongside Empathy. Abby takes down Kaoday, who just falls and crumples apart. And again, BB is going to be left in a clutch situation, this time with 4 players to try and take down. 3 of them going to be fairly low. She knows she needs to try and do something here, but she's just not being given anything. She's trying to take an inch, and they're not giving anything at all. She falls down. She's not hurt. Flash is going to be going out. They now know she's in water. She's going to be playing aggressive. She finds absolutely nothing.
Do you know what? Shout out to the, like, 3 people in chat that predicted that Shimmer were going to win this map. Shout out. You guys are going to have so many channel points by the end of this map, because it is going to take a miracle for CLG just to take this into overtime. And with the way the second half is gone, I don't see that happening. Shimmer finally take the lead in this series, finally find themselves on map point, looking to take us into Inferno. This glow up between maps 1 and 2 has been surreal, but it's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely chaotic. I am proud of Shimmer being able to make this comeback. Scout on BB of all things. All right. I remember last season seeing her doing a couple of spicy things with that gun, but honestly, a rifle is where her home is. When you have no economy, can't really have what you want all times. If it goes to overtime, I think this is CLG's, but I don't think it's going to get there. Never mind. Kaoday looking to turn this around, finds 1 kill, going in for the second one as well. They just run into it's a meat grinder. She gets 2 for the price of 1. BB misses that all-important shot. That would have been a kill on LX. Goosebreeder, Mads. They're in a 2v3, but 2 of the players are going to be on 15 and 13 HP. This could be overtime. Mad's going to be in a position to be able to go in for the backstab if they go up against her here. She heard a footstep. She's waiting. Empathy going to be going for the push. Who has the angle? But no, she drops. That's the kill. Empathy even had a Zeus on her that falls to the ground. Unused. Electricity is still going to be flowing through this. CLG, Goosebreeder can have the opportunity. Flashes out over towards B. Misreading this completely. She got baited by nothing. Nothing was
Outplayed
over
herself.
towards that B position. Mads must have given a call. That was wrong. Now they know where this player is. That play from Goosebreeder? Or Mads giving the wrong call? I just cost them everything. There's so much utility and lack thereof on Mad's side. Bomb is not planted for her at all. She has to go for the kills. She got no defuse kit. She has got a Zeus, but I don't think this is going to be a shocking round. This has to go in the way of Shimmer. She goes in for the first kill, finds it now, knows the second one is probably going to be over towards Bank. She has to go in for the aggressive play, but she hasn't got time. The time is going down. She falls, and that is the map in favor of Shimmer. Look at those happy reactions. They deserved this. They worked for it. They grinded for it, Sam.
They stole CLG's map pick. They stole their home ground advantage, and they are taking us to map 3. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. A 3-map series coming at you after a quick break, of course.